Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to make this embossed text that you see on the screen right now. We'll go ahead and start out on the edit page. As usual, go to Media Pool, right click, New Fusion Comp. You can name it if you want, but you don't have to, and leave it on 5 seconds. And go to Fusion. I have to use this on-screen keyboard because I'm paralyzed. I can't use my hands and arms. That's why it's up there in the way. Get a background. Put the background selected. Get a merge. Text node. Go back to the background. Turn the alpha all the way down. We can go to one viewer for now. Select the text node. Put the text you're liking in. Set your font, tracking, and all that now. We are going to make a macro at the end so you can reuse it. This will all be for the default settings. Select the merge. Shift space and Gaussian blur. And shift space and create bump map. Select the create bump map. Take the height scale to 200. All these will be in the macro, so you have control over it on the edit page. Filter type, we'll set to 5, gives it a little more depth. Go to the blur node. Take the strength down to 0.25. Go ahead and cut the line. Make sure the create bump node selected. Add an image plane. A 3D merge. Camera. Spotlight. And render. Select the camera node. Open your viewer all the way up. Go to transform. Use target, select it. Rotate the Z-axis until it fits in the screen correctly. We'll go to dual viewers now. Put the merge, viewer 1. Let's add an ambient light to this too. Select the 3D merge, shift space, and ambient. Select the render node. Change the render type to hardware. Enable lighting and shadows. And you'll see in viewer 2 we don't have any light. That's because if you look in viewer 1, the light's pointing behind the plane. Select the spotlight. Go to transform. Use target. I don't have a middle mouse wheel. Move things around like you guys do. I have to use that drop down menu in case you're wondering why. Move the spotlight back to about where the camera is. Angle it up. Go to controls. Open the cone angle all the way. Select the image plane. Material tab. Specular. Turn the intensity all the way down. Select the ambient light. Go to transform. take the Y value and raise the light up out of the way. It doesn't really have to, but kind of clutters things up. It can be anywhere. Okay, we'll go back to one viewer. Select the render node. Get a color corrector. That's what we're going to use to change the color of it. Select the render node again. Shift space and invert. Now if you look at the viewer, it's inverted. Go to the very bottom one, to alpha. Change it to do nothing. Now we're going to take a dissolve node and make a switch so we can switch back and forth in the macro. Disconnect them like that for now. Click away. Shift space and dissolve. And we're going to make a switch out of this. Look in the inspector. You have foreground and background. We're going to make this so it says checkbox. And it'll switch from 0 to 1. Right click on dissolve node. Edit controls. Type switch in the box. Select controls. And select checkbox control. Look right here, there's nothing below the background foreground. And now we have a switch. Doesn't work yet. Gotta right click on the background foreground. Expression. Delete the 1.0 and type in switch. Now you'll see when you deselect or select the switch, the slider will move from 0 to 1. Okay, now we got to connect it. Connect the render to the dissolve. Also connect it to the switch node. Just like that. Pay attention to the inputs. Let's rename this dissolve to switch. Okay, I think we're ready to make the macro. Hold the control button down. Select these in order that I do. Hit A on the keyboard. Keep the control button down. Deselect the media out. Right click on any one of the other nodes. My keyboard does this, I think. Go to macro. Create macro. Give it a name. Select the switch and change switch to invert. If you don't know what to select in the macro, select whatever node you're working on in a macro, and it'll show it over here. Select strength and put blur in front of strength. Create bump map. Spotlight. Select intensity and put spotlight in front of intensity. ambient light. Put ambient in front of intensity. Color corrector. Go to File, save as group. It takes you to macros. Go to Fusion instead. Templates. Edit. Generators. Here is where you're going to want to make your folder. Put your preset in. Once again, put an underscore or something in, or whatever you got to do to not name it exactly the same, or Resolve won't recognize it. Now we'll go find it. If you can't find it, you may have to restart Resolve. Here's the one we made. The invert right on top. Color wheel. Turn the ambient light on or off. Spotlight. Reset. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.